What's up YouTube, it's your boy Ryan here with Homeoftech, and today we're going to be taking a look at an iPhone XS Max Replica. So guys, here you have the iPhone XS Max Replica on the right. On the left you have an iPhone 8 Plus. I mean, I know you guys are gonna say it's not the same phone, so why do a comparison? But they have a lot of similarities. Plus, when we get into the box and pretty much into the phones, then I'll be able to show you guys why I think one is a replica and one is the real thing, or the difference between both. So right off the bat, when you look at the iPhone 8 Plus box, you can see that the shade of white is a little different. In which on the fake one, which I call the replica, it's a gold phone. So the color of the box doesn't really give me a direct indication that it's fake, right? But as you can see, they put a tape on it to hold it together, in which that should not be the case. It normally comes in plastic. We all know that. For everybody who buys iPhones, they know that it always comes in plastic, clear plastic, and this one was just held by a piece of tape. When we go to the back of the box, or the bottom of the box, you can see the gigabyte that you have over here with the iPhone 8 Plus. You have 64 gigs. Over here on the iPhone XS Max Replica, you got 512. Right? Everything else is pretty much identical. So I personally think that this box is a original iPhone XS Max box. I don't think the box is fake. I think the box is real. But when we get inside, that's when we're gonna see a lot of the differences. So I'm about to open these bad boys, put them to the side. So here we have the instructions. Again, there's a slight color difference in terms of the paper or the cardboard that they use to make the entire box, and even the paper that holds the instruction, the little thing like an envelope, is a different shade of white than this one over here. And you can see the letters here are not so bright as the one on the iPhone 8 Plus. So it's a little different. I'm gonna take those off. But then when we look at the instructions in the 8 Plus box, the instructions are pretty minimal and it's in English. And the replica, the instruction is in English as well. So, and you have the Apple sticker too. So whoever sold this to my friend is, they try to do a very good job at having him think that it's an actual iPhone XS Max. So the instructions seem to be original. I'm gonna just put them to the side. But when you get to the actual phone, you could tell that there's a big difference, because for starters, it doesn't come in a plastic bag. This is a plastic bag, I would say. I've never bought an Apple phone and it's in a plastic bag. It's always, wrapped in some way where there's like the plastic is folded over the entire phone. So when we look at it, we could see that there's like a screensaver that's on it, that they put on it. I've never seen an iPhone, whether 8, 7, 6, 10, I've never seen an iPhone with a screensaver like this, right? So it's clear that they put that on there. Also, you could tell that they were able to replicate all the controls here, where you have the volume button and also this right here to, you know, put it on silent. The power button is in the same place. Also, the SIM card tray is in the same place. Speaker is in the same place. Camera is in the same place. Pretty much all those are in the same place. However, when you get to the back of the phone, that's where things get interesting, because there is a clear label, clear indication of which camera is which. So here it shows you that it's dual camera, dual flash, and it says flash lamp. I've never seen that on an iPhone before. Also, it gives the exact labeling of the different keys. It says volume up, volume down, and mute key on the back of it. Then there's this symbol with 3 flames. Then it shows you on the opposite side power, lock key. Then it shows SIM 1, SIM 2. That in itself tells me that this phone is fake. It's not real. But it's a very good replica. These the iPhone 10s that you would buy from Apple, or iPhone X that you buy from Apple, X Max, whichever, they come with a nano SIM, and I think it works with 2 SIM, but it doesn't take 2 of the same type of SIM card. One is built into the phone and one that you could insert from a carrier. So it doesn't take 2 SIM cards that you could insert from a carrier. Right, so that in itself tells me right off the bat that this phone is fake. Then when you go below that, there's a symbol, an Olympic symbol with a SH at the top. Clearly this phone is not real, but you know, we're gonna get into all the details, into all the specs. Now I'm turning the phone on. It turns on like an iPhone, but if you guys could take a closer look, you see that there is a difference in terms of it's not edge to edge, because there's a little, you know, bump in the edge at the bottom. So it's not like all the way at the bottom. It's slightly higher than it would be in a regular iPhone XS Max. Because I've been to the Apple store several times, looked at them. I don't own one presently, but I've looked at them several times, and you could tell that, you know, it's not that far up. It's much lower. It's currently on 1%, so maybe it's gonna shut off on me, but I just want to show you guys some of the key features, or the key things that tells me that this phone is fake. For starters, the message. When you try to send a message, you can see that the keys are completely different from an original, you know, iPhone keypad. Completely different. And give me a second, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by that. So here we have an iPhone 8 Plus with a clear comparison of the difference in terms of the keys. Right, so this is fake, this is real. You have the memojis and all those stuff at the top. You don't have it over here. You're supposed to have it regardless of the fact that you don't have a SIM card in the phone. So that's another thing. When we get out of message and we go to settings, you see that they don't have all the controls that you're supposed to have. So one other feature that I wanted to show you, not even one, but I think like 3. When you go into the maps, regular maps, it takes you to Google Maps instead of the native Apple Maps. WhatsApp, you can see that the icon is different from what we're used to. Even Facebook, when we go into settings and we go to general and about, you see that this phone is on iOS 12.0. normally it's on, well, not normally, right now we're on iOS 13.2, not 13.1. So you can see that, and there's no option to update it even if it's fully charged, because I tried it yesterday but it didn't work. So that's something that you guys got to take into consideration as well. So guys, don't be fooled. There's people out there selling phones like this, you know, so I just wanted to bring this to your attention and let you know that this specific phone that I have in front of me right here is not the real iPhone XS Max. It's really a replica. Not even sure if FaceTime works. It gives you the information, but I didn't try to put my information in just to find out if it works, but a lot of the other stuff don't work. It has the watch app, but again, I didn't try that either. It has quite, even the weather, it's routing you somewhere else. It's not giving you the option to even look at anything that is native to the iPhone. So I'm 100% sure this phone is not real. It's fake, but as I said, I wanted to inform my viewers or let them know that, you know, there's people out there selling these phones, you know, not to get scammed, and what to really look for when buying an iPhone, whether it's an iPhone 6, 7, 8, even an 11, because if they're able to make the XS Max this close to the real thing, like such a good replica, they'll try to do it the same way with the iPhone 11. So guys, pay attention to what you are buying. Even in the box, I didn't show you guys this, but I think what they did was get an original iPhone XS Max box, and it has all the Apple accessories, charger, everything seems original. So it would be hard for you not to think that the phone is real too, but only on close inspection you would notice all these little things, you know, that will indicate that the phone is not real. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Pay attention to what you buy. So guys, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you're free to do so. I'm also, you know, hoping to see you guys comment, you know, let me know what you guys think, if you guys have seen this type of stuff before, you know. So until then guys, it's Ren here with Homeoftech. Peace.